Hello and welcome to my second attempt, because the first one crashed, at the Metal Gear Solid Shadow Moses Trilogy speedrun. MGS 1 PC, very easy. Twin Snakes emulator, very easy. MGS 4 Act 4 PS3, obviously. Liquid easy. And we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Now, because the crash that I just experienced was because I am playing the GOG version of Metal Gear Solid 1 PC, which doesn't play ball very well with certain aspects, but it's way easier to stream with at the moment. The Reddit Oxide version is giving me some real trouble streaming, and when I'm doing this and I'm trying to stream, I'm trying to do multiple games at the same time, it's a bit easier to just use this version. So I'm not going to do the elevator reload trick, because that is what crashed the game. I am instead just going to do a good old-fashioned vent glitch. Luckily, we only need to use the elevator reload once in any percent. If this was all bosses, then that'd be a different story. We've got 3 alerts. I do need to try and count my alerts. We've got 3 so far.
Where'd he go?
Alert number 4. I've actually got my alerts set up much better this time. I was all over the place last round.
Where'd he go?
Alert number 5. Be aiming to get 7 alerts here.
Where'd he go?
Alert number 6. Should be able to get 1 more alert.
Where'd he go?
Yeah, no sweat.
I heard you. Go that way.
7 alerts. 7 alerts, and that damage I took right at the start, that was deliberate as well. I never get Snake in the right position for the camera trick. We take the damage so that we take the damage so that Snake can eat the ketchup once he's been captured. It makes by eating the ketchup, it makes Johnny think that we've already tried to use it, and it speeds up the ninja coming in, rescuing him, and rescuing Snake instead. All right, for safety here, I am going to grab the stun grenades. We don't need the stun grenades, but as I say, it's just a bit safer for the bonus skip. Is why we do it. That's faster. It is indeed much faster than using its playdead. Remember, we use the area reloader. Oh, freaking frame perfect codec call answer. We use the area reloader to massively speed up getting out of prison. And so, yeah. The reason for it is because we actually area reload as soon as the cutscene starts. Sorry, it's not a cutscene; it's an unskippable cutscene that starts where Snake and Otacon are talking. So Otacon's like, "Oh, he's coming back. I'll see you later." At that point, that's when you're supposed to use the ketchup to skip that cutscene. We use the area reloader to completely skip it, and that makes Johnny go straight off to the toilet again, and then we just get the ninja to come. Okay, no area reload for this bit. Good old-fashioned vent skip instead. It's not that much slower to use the vent glitch. Only the elevator reload only saves a couple of seconds. Ready on that. And here comes the ninja.
Otacon? So
We could, on the Reddit version, we could try and skip that, but I don't usually anyway because it's very risky. You can lose more time. No, god damn it! I tried to correct myself and just made a mess of it. Oh well, it's not no biggie. I said this at the top of this. I said at the top of this. Oh. Yeah. Okay, that one's a bit weird, isn't it? Someone want to play them, do some magic there. We'll use the area reloaders, go straight back to there. Give me a sword. I think Heidi's playing games. It's weird to have someone also follow when that happens. Oh well. Ah! I did not like my positioning there. Use the area reloader here to skip the animation there. Hopefully he can get around this guard before he spots me. No, he didn't. It's alright, we can just reload. We can just area reload there. Resets the guards. Guarantee we get past him. Is the safer option is actually just to area reload immediately after taking the codec call. If we area reload immediately after taking the codec call, it resets the guard's position. But it is possible to get past that guard. It's just quite tricky. Again, area reload there. As soon as Snake's health reaches max, area reload to skip the rest of the level up animation or rank up animation. Okay, my... I've completely messed this up now. Cool, that's fine. I had to redo the button config for this, and I've completely forgotten to set one of my keys. Grab the stun grenades, get running. I completely forgot to set crouch to be dash. Oh well, okay, I can work around it. It's not that much of a big deal. I got hit by my own grenades. This is always awkward. Should try and avoid doing that. Stood a bit too close, that was all. Throw a stun grenade at 5. Stun grenade at 8. And hopefully that was not first try. This is why I got the extra. That's why I got the extra chaff grenade, the extra stun grenades, just in case. But we're through. Two attempts at the bone skip. Could be worse. All right, we don't need the stinger. We are playing the GOG version. Oh, I was going to try and do the limes lean, but I messed it up. Clearly. Hang on. What? No. No. I do have some of them. I do have some of them mapped. Okay, I don't know why.
Snake.
I don't know why that didn't work. I actually. Oh, I still got it. I think actually that was because I did a full GME rather than. Yeah, that happens for some reason. I think I know why I messed that up. Yeah, I did full GME instead of. I did full GME instead of only a instead of only GME 1, I did GME 2, and that completely screwed it all up. I think I've just reset that. Oh, it's really awkward not having crouch and that as that button. Oh, I must remember to throw the bomb. That's why I'm getting codec calls. Oh, that only had 2 seconds left. That was close. Yeah, you understand GME 1 and GME 2? Okay. Yeah. Don't go into GME 2 to beat Wolf. Yeah, I do have some of my weapons on the right analog stick. In fact, there we go. I have left click in is the PSG one. It's just like for doing GME, I've always just liked using dash 0 and 9. So I just forgot to because this is the GOG version. I obviously had to redo all of my key bindings, and I just forgot to set crouch as dash. Yeah, or hyphen. The key that's next to 0 on the top of the keyboard. Three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think that's it. Yep. Area reload there to skip a codec call as well. Really handy area reload, that one. Skipping a codec call as well as the level up rank. You do the same with the Hind D in all bosses. Zoom. All right, let's find out how much luck I've had with the PAL key. It's not been good the last few times I've played MGS 1. So how many alerts am I on? I actually don't know. I was on 7. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need an alert from this guard. I only have 1 stun grenade. I really don't want to use it. There's another alert.
Snake.
Yeah, didn't get shot. Yeah, I can't remember if I, like... No, I'm pretty sure I've got enough alerts. Because we missed some alerts out. We'll find out in a second, won't we? Alright, where do you reckon it's going to be, folks? Which spot? I must have enough alerts. I don't usually go out of my way on very easy to get them from anywhere else. Oh! Look at that! God, Palky! You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. I just wish it happened more often. Nice thing about very easy is you don't have to worry about you don't have to worry about like going too far once you hit it. Like, you know, there's that whole thing of as soon as you hit it, you then need to turn back round again. Doesn't exist in very easy because you just have to wait for the writing to disappear.
What was that?
Oh, he's got a third. Nice. I said I didn't want to use my last stun grenade. I don't know why. It's my last chaff grenade I don't want to use. Never use your last chaff grenade. Right, because I haven't got live split running for individual areas, I don't know when the PAL key will be ready. I will be using music cues, but I'm not like 100% confident with them like I would be using live split. So I will be checking the PAL key just to be on the safe side. It really doesn't hurt. And now we're just in here. We actually can't pick up any items in here. Usually we'd be running around grabbing like Stinger missiles for the upcoming Rex fight, but we don't have the Stinger missile launcher. We have a different way of beating Rex in very easy. Not even going to use GME. I don't really see much point. It should be the next time we hear that synth play. As I say, I will double check just to be on the safe side. Should be down. Yep. As expected. No. I pushed those the wrong way around. There we go. Yeah, I know. That's my point. That's why I usually have the Oh wait. I know, sorry, yeah. I usually do that, but because I'm checking the PAL key and stuff like that, I'm not too worried about it. I don't want to use this stun grenade, so I'm going to use my MP5. Kill that guard. is good. It is good that we can blast through MGS1 and just sort of get it out of the way in like half an hour. Because Twin Snakes, of course, the other thing is with Twin Snakes, we have to watch the credits. Because Twin Snakes doesn't end until we see... Well, I don't actually. I'm not sure. Twin Snakes is an odd one because... No, we do have to watch the credits. The Twin Snakes IGT ends at a different time. I need to... Yeah, I hadn't actually thought about this. Because the IGT ends sooner, I don't think we need to watch the credits. It's not actually... there's nothing specified in the Metal Gear... Yeah. Well, there's in the multiple Metal Gear category for this, nothing is specified. But we know exactly when the IGT ends. So I would argue, and in fact, I think this is what I'm going to... What am I doing? There we go. I would argue that actually basically, as soon as we see the black text come up, that should be the end of the run, because that is the end of the IGT. We shouldn't need to go to the credits because we're not... I just went into GME. What the fuck? Okay. Apparently, I didn't go into GME. Very strange. Yeah, because we know exactly when the IGT ends, I do feel like I should be able to. I mean, no one has ever done this run before. I am the first person to do it. So presumably I can just do it and then say, you know, in future just copy what I did. But it's not actually specified. All it says is that for the individual game's own rules count for those own games. So I guess it depends exactly what is said on the game. And I guess the thing is for Twin Snakes, I actually don't need to go and get all the other items, so I'm not going to. For Twin Snakes, it is see the credits, but it doesn't count towards the time, so it's a bit awkward. But I would say because we know that's when the IGT ends... I haven't got the music patch. I did note the time just as I came in here, so... Yeah, it's... But the thing is also, I'm not going by IGT. I'm going by the... that should be heated, yeah. I'm going by RTA. Because multiple Metal Gears have to be done in RTA. I don't know, I guess it'd be a question... Unfortunately, because I'm in the middle of a run, I can't ask. If anyone's up for it, could someone ask in... just for a general consensus. I got plenty of time before Twin Snakes. I've got plenty of time before I get to the end of Twin Snakes. But it'd be interesting to see what people think. See, the difference with Metal Gear Solid 2 and Metal Gear Solid 3, when I did those the other week, is the IGT includes the credits. Twin Snakes is the exception. Twin Snakes IGT does not include the credits. I don't know. Like, I suppose it's the speedrun. I suppose SRDC, or I don't know, because there's not... Ask it. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. There is a speedrun.com moderators channel, but only people who are speedrun.com moderators for any Metal Gear game have access to it. So I have access to it because I'm a mod for Unmetal. But also, it's probably better to ask in TTS anyway, because then you're getting the opinions of other TTS runners. It shouldn't just be a mod decision. It should be down to the community. And I'll just take the general consensus, whatever the general consensus is. Thanks, Akuma. That's much appreciated, dude. It's a weird one. I completely not considered it. I never considered it for... I never got any more chaff grenades. Yeah, because it's an RTA run, an RTA of multiple Metal Gears, do I have to sit through the credits of Twin Snakes? Considering I know that the community knows it's common knowledge when the IGT ends. Which, for those who don't know, the IGT of Twin Snakes ends when, but just before the credits starts, you get a, oh shit, just before the credits starts, you get a little bit of text that comes up. It's like, in 2000 and in 1998, there were still so many warheads, nuclear warheads left in the world and stuff like that. As soon as that appears, the IGT stops. It actually stops like a second beforehand, but that's kind of your major cutoff point. All right, get ready because we're gonna see Rex, and then we're very quickly not gonna see Rex. We got a couple of we got a couple of reloads to do. First one is here. We can skip opening the door, and then we're just gonna completely skip the whole Rex. And Rex skipped.
If you win, you might.
So also, because I'm playing on very easy, it means the GOG, the infamous GOG crash, which happens partway through which can like very, very rarely happen partway through Grey Fox's speech, we don't have to worry about because we skip Grey Fox's speech.
It will kill even you.
Thanks, GOG. You're shit.
Have at you, Snake. Nice shot!
Oh, no, no, no. I was just slightly too fast. Damn it.
Out of time.
There you go. That was silly. Hurry!
I'll drive. Damn, a surveillance camera.
All right, we are nearly at the end of game number 1 of 3. And when I say game 1 of 3, I mean game 1 is half an hour.
I got it, Snake. Jump in.
Although even with game 1 being half an hour, I'm pretty sure this is still faster. I'm pretty sure this is faster than Act 4 of MGS4. Act 4's MGS4 is really slow. MGS4 is really slow because of loads and shit like that.
Uh-oh, Snake. Check. We'll never make it. Okay, Snake, let's go.
Not a great first checkpoint, if I'm being perfectly honest there. Could have been better. We're not out of the woods yet.
Not out of the woods yet.
Here they go!
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path. You did it, Snake.
And as with the last time, pretty much as soon as that warning timer disappears, like it just did, but in a second, it will come back in a second. As soon as that warning timer disappears, I Alt F4 this. Well, I say I Alt F4 this. I'm a bit worried that Alt F4ing might also screw up. It shouldn't screw up Dolphin. Hitting escape screwed up Dolphin because Dolphin's still taking inputs, and Alt F4 isn't a hotkey. Alt F4 is close your current window. I didn't get the. I only got the single one for that one. And just one done.
Look, Snake, daylight. We're gonna...
Twin Snakes, play. F1. Oh, no. No. Something went wrong. No, something went horribly wrong. I know what went wrong. Oh, you guys can't see this shit. Start. I know what went wrong. It was still even though I was oh, this is mega quiet. Excuse me? You want to explain why I'm going at... What the fuck is right? Why is this running at absolute dog shit FPS? Okay, I closed my internet browser and that seemed to fix it. We will carry on. Unfortunately, this is this is RTA, so any slowdown is bad. Really bad. In a normal run of Twin Snakes, any slowdown isn't a problem because the IGT also slows down. But it does seem we're... I don't know, I think it was just too many things happening at once. It's a bit awkward. So yeah, what happened with them when I swapped everything over, of course, the emulation was paused, but it was still recognizing any inputs, and I pushed F7 several times during Metal Gear Solid 1, which is to load one of my saves in Twin Snakes. So yeah, I completely forgot about that bit. But it's okay. The changeover didn't take too long. It wasn't that bad. But yeah, we are now on to Twin Snakes. Play that same game! I have to sit through the consensus is I have to sit through the credits. Am I allowed to speed the credits up? Lime says I would have to sit through the credits. Am I allowed to speed the credits up? Because the only issue with speeding the credits up is that everyone's credits, like everyone's speed up, goes at a different pace depending on your machine, so it'd be a bit awkward. But I'll say if that is the consensus, then you know, I will adhere. I must remember when I switch over to MGS 4 I must remember when I switch over to MGS4 that I do need to unmute it. It's currently muted because of the way I do my capture card now. The only downside of doing this, both for Shadow Moses and for the MGS Trilogy, I have to have my PS3 just on throughout the first 2 games. My PS3 is just on, using up power. Start on the same screen. I've got a DualShock 3 ready for my PS4. I won't be using my DualShock 4, mainly because MGS4 has some issues with the DualShock 4. God, I hope I can remember everything. It's not been too long since I last played Twin Snakes. Of course, at least doing this trilogy, Twin Snakes is very different from MGS1 because MGS1 we do any percent, where we skip all the bosses. In Twin Snakes, any percent we can't skip all the bosses. Any percent is pretty much all bosses, which is pretty cool. So at least there's a bit of variety between the 2 runs. I guess the other thing with sitting through the credits is then that matches up with every other one. So like in the Metal Gear Solid Trilogy, you're expected to sit through the credits of MGS2 and MGS3. I guess the only difference with that is that you don't sit through the credits of MGS1. So I got the SOCOM.
To me like a rookie.
I think it's better to not fast forward. I think you're right, because otherwise it creates, with it being an RTA, yeah. I completely agree. Oh, crap. I'm trying to quick reload by double tapping R2 when I'm playing Twin Snakes. The difficulty of playing multiple games. But that wasn't too bad. Yeah, take that, Meryl. I've had better. I've had worse. I also use R3 click. It's just because I've been playing MGS2 and MGS3 a bit more recently. I'm trying to use R2. This is why when I was on a very big Twin Snakes hype for a while, I banned myself from playing MGS3. Banned myself from playing MGS2 so that I wouldn't get the two confused. Touchpad works as well. Hey, Proofrock. All right, Ocelot. Revolver. Ocelot. Oh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Slide into place. Could be better, could be worse. God, it has been a while. I completely forgot the radio frequency then. So yeah, part of the reason for doing this run is because I wanted to do something different, and I really enjoyed doing the trilogy run the other week. But it does give me a good excuse to play some Twin Snakes, because I am running Twin Snakes very easy, all dog tags at Retrothon in a couple of weeks. Wrong button. All right, wish me luck with this. As I say, it's been a while. Hoping I can just... Yeah! Good old muscle memory kick straight back in. Wait. Alright. Gotta be quiet so I can concentrate on this. Oh, nearly. So far, so good. Slight hiccup, but we're good. All good, all good. Shouldn't have any problems here. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Nice. Really nice tank. I have not forgotten what I'm doing. This is always good. Has been a worry of mine in some games in the past. I then just immediately, like, if I haven't played a game for a couple of weeks, I just immediately forget how to play it. I'll probably screw up Mantis. That's where I found... That was the main one that I found I really struggled. I just got second in a latest Fortnite game. Well done. On the Switch as well. Ugh. Grab the Nikita. Oh, I completely forgot to change any of my weapons. There we go, that'll do. Evening, Silent. Silent, no spoilers, but did you enjoy it? I say no spoilers for everyone else. I've already seen it. I saw it on day one. All right, again, just going to be quiet so I can concentrate on the ninja fight. Wish me luck, everyone. Oh, immediately go too close. And mess up that. Better. Oh, missed. Oh. A little rough. Yeah, a little bit rough, but could have been better, could have been worse. Just give him a quick tap. I agree. I thought Act 1 was really good. Nice little build up. Act 2 was a bit weak. It really kind of went all over the place. And some like the B story was really dumb, and I don't really think was that necessary. I think I understood why they did it because of what it all meant in the end, but I think there was a better way of doing it. Act 3 was like the big payoff though. Like, you know, you could tell that they'd watched Avengers and then went, right, how do we do that but with these characters instead? And no, yeah, Act 3 worked really well, and I thought it was a really nice payoff in the end. Yeah. I think if just a little bit of tweaking with Act 2 to make it shorter, and it would have been like, I wouldn't say a perfect movie, but you know, I think that would have helped a little bit. Now the question is can our lovely other audience members work out what I'm talking about? It's probably not that difficult. All right, let's go fight Mantis. Mantis, everybody. Wait for Meryl to go in the women's room. Skippity, skippity, skip. What movie are you talking about? That's the question. You have to guess. What movie do you think we're talking about? There's not that many movies out at the moment. I realised that I did that without equipping a weapon, so Snake does slightly less damage. That was a pain. All right, I'm gonna be quiet so I can concentrate on Mantis here. This is one of the tougher fights in the run. Set up nicely though. Okay, I don't quite know what happened there. Gonna punch him, get out of the way. Think I'm still okay for... Yeah, I think I'm still good. If no one guesses it, then I'll tell you. I say there's really only 2 films out at the moment that anyone's talking about. And Meryl flop over. Because I do have a slight advantage in that one of the movies that everyone's talking about isn't out in America yet. Hold every button at once. Stop. Meryl. Got him. Oh, long dialogue. Oh, come on. Yeah. Yeah, in the UK at the very least. I don't know about other countries. I know the UK got it a week before the US. As no one's guessing, it's Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I went to see Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on Friday on launch day. I happen to know that Silent went to see it this afternoon. But yeah, the UK got it a week early. I don't quite know why. Not that I'm complaining. As I say, me and Heidi went to see it on... Oh, the little doggo completely screwed me over there. Yeah, me and Heidi went to see it on opening night. Not because like we specifically went out of our way for it. It was a Friday night. We wanted to do something. I was like, well, Sonic movie's out tonight. Should we go? I was like, yeah, let's go. This weekend, it's not going to be on Friday, which is the release day, because unfortunately I'm now booked up for something. But this weekend we will be going to see Fantastic Beasts: Secrets of Dumbledore. That is more because Heidi is a big Harry Potter fan, and she really wants to see it. I don't mind seeing it. I'm a little on the fence with it because of the whole, J.K. Rowling thing, but it's not just her thing. I don't know, I'm not gonna like attempt to justify myself or anything, because I don't feel like I have to. Also, I don't like how Warner Brothers treated Johnny Depp. If they were gonna kick Johnny Depp off of Fantastic Beasts, then they should have kicked Amber Heard off of Aquaman 2, and they didn't. But anyway, let's not get into that. Why? Let's not talk about this when we could be talking about Metal Gear Solid. All right, we're going to get the PSG 1T and the extra ammo, just be on the safe side. Yeah, Sonic 2, I thought was really good. They clearly learned a lot of lessons from the first one. They did a really good job of incorporating some fan service in there with some of the other things. And following it, it is sad to hear that Jim Carrey is seriously considering giving up acting, because there's already going to be a Sonic 3. We already know Sonic 3 is in pre-production because it was announced ages and ages ago. Anyway, I'm going to concentrate on Wolf for a second. That was not a headshot. That was. That was. Oh, she's gonna hide behind the pillar.
I got her.
A little awkward. That could have been a lot faster, particularly if I got like the headshots off correctly. But I've had better, I've had worse. The usual sort of thing. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Yeah, I think so. I think it was really obvious from both films that he was really enjoying it. And that's the main thing with it for an actor. I think like it's really obvious to see films when you're watching films, to see the actors that are enjoying themselves and the ones who are just there for the paycheck. And it's really clear that Kerry's really enjoying playing the character. So So I'm hoping that, you know, they give him the script for Sonic 3 and he goes, yeah, I'd be up for that. That looks like, you know, he's had a lot of fun. I'd like to do it again. But I can't imagine anyone else playing him now. It'd be very strange. And having said, and it's weird saying that because I remember when Jim Carrey was first cast and I thought it was a really weird choice. You know, he's not really fat for a start. But I think he's done. I think he's done such a fantastic job with the character, and in Sonic 2, he's absolutely fantastic.
Shut up in there, will ya? Hey.
Oh, Johnny, I was knocking. Why'd you sneeze?
Shut up in there, will ya? Shut up in there, will ya? Shut up in there.
It's not a one-to-one translation. He is not.
Shut up in there, will ya?
He was not. He was not
Up in there, will ya?
Eggman, Dr. Robotnik of
Shut up in there, will ya? Hey.
of the cartoon or of the games. He was his own. He made it his own
Shut
thing.
up in there, will ya? Hey.
But you do definitely see the source material come through.
Shut up in there, will ya? Hey. 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 Hey.
What I think one of the other main things that will come out of Sonic 2, the praise for Sonic 2 will be Idris Elba as Knuckles. If you didn't already know, Paramount have already commissioned a Knuckles series. There'll be a Knuckles series on Paramount Plus, I think it's called, because everyone just wants to be Disney Plus these days. Yeah, there is going to be a limited Knuckles series. Idris Elba will be voicing the character again for that series. I think that's going to be really good. I thought he was fantastic. As Knuckles is a really nice interpretation of the character. Really worked for the time period, and you know,
Hey, I'm here. Where?
you know, the film borrows heavily from Sonic 3. If you hadn't already guessed from.
That's better.
If you hadn't already guessed from the trailers, it does follow somewhat the plot of Sonic 3. A little bit. Apart from, you know, going to the floating island. They don't go to the floating island.
What the hell?
Anyway, I'm going to concentrate here because I need to... No, I missed it just. Damn it.
Oh, not again. Oh.
Damn. Oh well. Time safe for next time, yeah? It has been a while. Hey, what are you shooting me for? You leave me alone. Oh, a little bit of controller stick there. Now with Sonic out of the way, so I'm going to see Secrets of Dumbledore, which I'm really not that fussed about. But I saw the other two. I used to love Harry Potter back in the day. I guess I just kind of grew out of it. I highly didn't. But you know, the next, for me, the next big one now is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I'm still absolutely loving what Marvel are doing. The first episode of Moon Knight was great. Really like the direction that they're taking that show. You know, actually, you know, looking at, you know, multiple personality disorders, and Oscar Isaac's just a fantastic actor anyway. But yeah, really enjoyed the first episode. Looking forward to episode 2 tomorrow. So then Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is out in May, and that's going to be amazing, hopefully. And then yeah, I guess after that it's Thor: Love and Thunder, isn't it? I don't go to the cinema that much. The last thing I saw at the cinema before Sonic 2, Heidi and I went for a cinema day. I can't remember if we were on holiday or if it was just a weekend, but we just decided to go to the cinema for the day. Just make a day of it. We were gonna buy Cineworld passes, but I forgot exactly how much they are. And unfortunately, the Cineworld pass has now been split up into like 4 different passes. You got Group 1 or Group A, which is stun grenades. Couldn't remember what bloody weapon I wanted then. You got Group 1, which is like, you know, the outer reaches of Scotland. You've got Group 2, which is like most of England, like pretty much all of the United Kingdom combined. You've got, except London. You've got Group 3, which is then anything just outside of the M25, which is me. I live in Hemel Hempstead, is just outside the M25, and therefore is enough to be classed as close enough to London, so it costs more. And then finally, Group 4 is everything else that you've just had, plus central London. And there's only one cinema in the central London, for Cineworld. It's like their flagship Cineworld. So yeah, it is very expensive to get a Cineworld card from where I am, and I was going to be able to get staff discount through my old work, to get it. So yeah, that fell through. So we were going to see 3 movies. We were going to see Uncharted, but of the 3 movies that we saw, that was the one we ditched. Instead, we saw Jackass Forever, because we're both 90s kids. We both watched Jackass. We both found it hilarious. Not gonna apologize for some. I was gonna say some good clean fun, because it's not. Jackass is anything but clean. There's some good dirty fun. It was hilarious. Absolutely loved it. We both did. And then we saw Death on the Nile, because Heidi really enjoyed Murder on the Orient Express. I actually watched Murder on the Orient Express like the weekend before we went, or something like that, because I hadn't actually seen it. I need to actually concentrate on where I'm throwing these damn things. That's better. Yeah, so I watched Murder on the Orient Express, like, I mean, I knew what the ending was already. It's one of the most famous murder mysteries of all time. And then we went to see Death on the Nile, which Death on the Nile was different. I had no idea what the conclusion was in Death on the Nile. Kind of guessed it a little bit. I kind of guessed who the killer was, or from the start, but couldn't work out how. I was like, I think it's them, but I got no idea how they did it. My only problem with Jackass is I'm not too bad with gore. A bit. It depends like exactly on the film and what I'm watching. I don't do well with poo. Let's go with that one. I don't poo, farts. I am not into that kind of humor. Oh, I got some nice RNG on. There we go. I got some nice RNG and then slightly messed it up, but it was alright. Okay, two shots to kill that guard. But yeah, I really enjoyed Jackass Forever. I thought it was really nice. I thought it was a shame. It was a shame about Bam Margera and the things that happened there, because I think it would have been nice to have him in it, but You know, he's got to look after himself and all of that. It was nice they did a little tribute to Ryan Dunn at the very end, because Ryan Dunn suddenly passed away a couple of years ago, rather unexpectedly. Yeah, I thought it was a nice little blast from the past. And we saw it at like I think we saw it at something like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, and it was one of the small cinema screens, because you know they wouldn't put an 18 only on like the 3D IMAX or something like that, would they? And I think there were 4 of us in the cinema. There was me and Heidi and two other blokes there on their own. They weren't sat next to each other. Yeah, it was just 4 people in the cinema watching Jackass Forever. It was great. It was really nice because it was nice and quiet. You know, we all laughed and stuff like that. But you know, yeah, that was the only problem with seeing Sonic 2 on opening night. Like, there was some kid halfway down who must have only been about 5 or 6 who was determined to narrate the whole thing. You know, every time something happened, he had something to say about it. I think he fell asleep though, because he shut up. He shut up for quite a while, and I didn't notice him. But yeah, that's the risk you take going to see it. You know, Sonic 2 is a kids movie. That's the risk you take going to see a kids movie on opening night, not at like 11 o'clock at night. You know, we went for the 7 o'clock showing. Oh wow. Now then, Hind, where are you gonna go? You're gonna go the way I don't like you to go. So I just have to sit here and follow you around. Phew, I landed that. That would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Oh, that didn't hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's gonna be it. Not too bad. One off perfect damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, didn't think that. It's very difficult to get that one when he goes to that corner. When he's behind the building like that. Come on out, Liquid, you little bitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was a good one. He was in the corner, so he stays up a little bit longer. Where is he now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay! Not too bad. I've heard very mixed things about Batman. I haven't seen it yet. It seems to be another one where critics are very critical of it, but audiences absolutely love it. I would like to see it. It's also Heidi's not a huge Batman fan. She's not that fussed about seeing it. I do like to try and go to the cinema with Heidi whenever I can. Unless it's Ant-Man, right, Heidi? Heidi went to see Ant-Man without me. I was very disappointed. Let's try that again. Yeah, I got him. I'm glad I span around. Completely forgot. Oh, well, I got that wrong. Not quite sure where I went wrong there, but oh well. I think I just threw it like a floor too early. I don't know. In any case, I'm at the bottom. It's fine. That was... I don't know why I tried to roll in there. You shouldn't try and roll in there. Just check. My PS3's still on. So I'm good. Yeah, if you are... Oh, I've only recently joined. I'm probably about halfway through, I think. Not sure exactly. The Metal Gear Solid Shadow Moses Trilogy speedrun. So I've already done Metal Gear Solid 1 PC very easy. I'm currently in the middle of Twin Snake's very easy emulator. And once I have done with this, I'll be straight on to Metal Gear Solid 4 Act 4. It's only Act 4 that we do, because that is Snake's return to Shadow Moses. I have not learnt the whole of Metal Gear Solid 4 yet. I've only learnt Act 4. Because it's not that difficult. Particularly on very easy. Well, liquid easy. MGS 4's difficulties are weird. I don't understand why they did it like that. Oh, straight behind them, you bitch. Oh, and she's straight back again. Okay, not a great wolf, but we got through it. That's the main thing. Yeah, I agree. My next big thing. I mean, I am Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness has been my film. My most anticipated film of the year. I was really excited for Sonic 2, but I am way more excited for Doctor Strange. Because I really liked the first one. I really like Doctor Strange as a character. I really like Benedict Cumberbatch. He's definitely one of my favourite actors. And I really liked WandaVision. And I know WandaVision is gonna, play a little bit of a role in the aftermath. I should say the aftermath. Obviously, Wanda is in it. The aftermath of WandaVision is gonna play some sort of role in it. I'm gonna. That was nice. That was a really nice fight. Hey, Luna Freya. We've been talking about films. Which film are you most excited to see next? I like how they set it up. I think a lot of people were really worried about Disney Plus and like, oh my god, does this mean we now also have to watch all of the Disney Plus shows? I have to have Disney Plus for this and all of that. It's like, I don't want the train to end. I'm loving it. I love the Disney Plus shows. I do use Disney Plus for more than just Marvel, which is good. I think I'd be a little more reserved about Disney Plus if I only used it to watch Marvel shows, because I'd be like, you know, am I really making the most of this? But I also watch a lot of Star Wars. You know, I've watched The Mandalorian. I've watched Book of Boba Fett. I'm about halfway through Visions. Visions is a bit weird, but it's fun. Please say the Metal Gear film. It's gonna happen one day. One day we are going to get the Metal Gear Solid movie. Someone asked us Oscar Isaacs about it recently. Secrets of Dumbledore is a good choice. We'll be going to see it next weekend. Heidi, it's probably Heidi's most anticipated film of the year because she's a really big Harry Potter fan. I used to be a really big Harry Potter fan. I've talked about this a little bit. Like when I was a kid, I absolutely loved it. Right, my grandma bought me the first couple of books, and I was like, "What are these? Never heard of it." And then I read them. I was like, "Oh wow, this is actually really good." And then the first movie came out. I was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing." And now I can look back on the films with a bit more of a critical hat and be like, okay, I understand where these why these movies might have been good or might not have been so good at times. Oscar Isaac said they're still working on it. They're still trying to find the script. He said they're crawling through vents, trying to find the right script and stuff. Like his heart's in the right place, but I have a lot of faith. I do have a lot of faith. I've talked about this before. I have a lot of faith in the Metal Gear Solid movie because it's being directed by Jordan Vogt Roberts, who seems to know what he's doing. It's just taking fucking forever. Jordan Vogt Roberts, if you didn't know, I don't know all of the movies he's made. He made Kong Skull Island. Yeah, he directed Kong Skull Island, which I thought was very, very good. So he made Kong Skull Island, and one of the points about Kong Skull Island is, if you've seen the film, at one point they repair an old riverboat and they take the old riverboat down the river. Like, where else would you take a riverboat? The name of the boat is the Grey Fox, which is a direct nod to Metal Gear Solid. Because Jordan Vogt Roberts is not just a director taking on a video game movie, he is a video game fan. He is a fan of the Metal Gear games. Oscar Isaacs is a fan of the Metal Gear games. I went. What? Cool. At least I found it like straight away. That was nice. Yeah, they're both massive fans. Like Oscar Isaacs has been wanting to play Snake for a very, very long time. Oh, I was supposed to equip the PAL key there. Oh well. No other cast members have ever been revealed. The only thing we know, really, I'm sure there's some other production staff that are known, but really the only things we know at this point about the Metal Gear Solid movie is it's being directed by Jordan Vogt Roberts and Oscar Isaacs is playing Solid Snake. It's funny because I remember quite a few years ago it being announced that Solid Snake had been found, and it was a relatively up-and-coming actor that no one had really heard of. And I do wonder if it was always Oscar Isaac, and it's just that in the time it's taken for this movie to get made, Oscar Isaac has become a household name. It's just he wasn't at the time. Oh. I thought The Rock was playing Snake. That'd be a weird casting choice. Particularly as The Rock is obviously suited to play Vulcan Raven. Unfortunately, we're now too far away. We're too far gone from everyone's dream choice. You know, back in 1998, when Metal Gear Solid 1 first came out, Sean Bean was always the person who should have played Liquid Snake. Liquid Snake is the spitting image of a young Sean Bean, but yep, Sean Bean is just too old. Too old now to play Liquid. It just wouldn't work. What? I'd say could he play Big Boss? Problem is he's not American. I do feel like you need a proper American. I don't know. No, he isn't. He's Sean Bean. Oh damn! I didn't realize COVID had put you in hospital. Oh, I hope you do. I hope you are you over it? Obviously, I'm assuming you're out of hospital now. Are you still sort of suffering, or so The Rock could play Emmerich? You'd actually make a pretty good Hal Emmerich. Christopher Randolph. Christopher Randolph, the voice of Otacon, does actually have a pretty decent likeness. I think he could actually pull off the look as well as the voice. The only thing is Christopher Randolph is not an actor. Christopher Randolph is barely a voice actor. If you look at Christopher Randolph's voice credits, his most famous thing is Otacon. He's done very minor things elsewhere. Oh, good, Luna. I'm glad to hear that. But, you know, when it comes to playing Otacon and Huey, is, you know, absolutely fantastic. I think Christopher Randolph's performances as Huey Emmerich is actually better than his performances as Otacon. His performances as Huey were absolutely incredible. Make sure I hold select now to... one of my other dream casting choices would be Jason Isaacs playing Revolver Ocelot. I think Jason Isaacs would be a great Ocelot. For those who don't know, Jason Isaacs was... Jason Isaacs should be in Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm very annoyed that he's not. Jason Isaacs was Lucius Malfoy in the Harry Potter films. Oh, right. He was also the voice of the Grand Inquisitor in Star Wars Rebels, and should have reprised the role in Obi-Wan Kenobi, but he isn't.
Finally die.
With me, dear brother. I don't think I'd make a very good Liquid.
I was taken from the battle, neither truly alive nor truly dead.
I don't know who I could play. I don't do a very good American accent.
But soon,
I have a very proper British accent.
soon it will finally end.
Oh, you know, make a good Colonel Campbell. I forget. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Oh, just one hit. One hit was a bit off there. You know, it'd make a great Colonel Campbell, I think. So forget the name. I forget the actor's name. He plays Mike Ehrmantraut in Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Oh, the heck's his name? He voiced Commissioner Gordon in the Arkham series. Or it might have just been Arkham Knight he voiced him in. Oh, shit. Remember where you are, Nick. Ah, messed it up. I got another chance. I got another chance. Go on, Liquid. Back to your corner. Thank you. I moved. Back to your corner. Okay, I think I'm done now, aren't I? Yeah. Jonathan Banks, thank you. Yeah, I think Jonathan Banks would do a good job of Colonel Campbell, actually. I don't know if I can keep this going. Or if Liquid is going to fall off. I think Liquid's going to fall off. I'm going to give him the opportunity to move over a bit. Oh, and immediately go to a different edge. All right. It's all right. I've got this. I like Jonathan Banks. He's a very, very good actor. He was in Airplane. My favorite trivia fact about Jonathan Banks. He was in Airplane. He was much younger when he was in Airplane. I can guarantee there are people here who do not know what Airplane is. Yeah. For me, my casting choice would be Jason Isaacs as Ocelot.
Snake, climb in. Let's go.
It's a cameo appearance. Well, I say it's a cameo. I think he's probably in the background a little bit. But he's one of the guys working in the flight control. I think there's one point where one of them hang on. I think there's a point where one of them goes to one of the computers and like takes some washing out of it, and I think it's him. It's one of those kind of jokes. It's one of the very quick. I didn't know he was in Beverly Hills Cop. There again, I've not seen Beverly Hills Cop. Yeah, so one of the quick jokes about, you know, like going to one of those monitors and getting something out, or playing Pong, or one of those. He's in one of them. Here's a blink and you'll miss it moment. All right, we are nearly at the end of Twin Snakes. Big thank you to Volcanic Akuma. At the start of actually sort of during Metal Gear Solid 1, we were discussing the credits of Twin Snakes, because I actually had no idea whether I'm supposed to sit through the credits or not. And Akuma went and asked in the Twin Snakes channel, and we got the confirmation from Limes. Yes, I do have to sit through the credits and see the IGT, because that is what we have to do in a normal run. However, I won't be fast forwarding through the credits because this is an RTA run rather than an IGT run. Fast forwarding would mess up the RTA, because it's not consistent between different people's machines. And also it does match up with other games in the series. MGS 2 and MGS 3. We don't watch the credits in MGS 1 because there are no credits. Well, we skip the credits in the PC version of Very Easy. The idea being, because this is a multiple Metal Gear run, we are supposed to take that's the IGT over. We are supposed to take the sorry. Oh, I am Sensei. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Nick RP stream. Because it's a multiple Metal Gear run, we are supposed to take the rules of each individual game and apply them to this run. So, what's up, dude? So, as the rules for... Oh, I am going to just mute the audio because music. Stupid music. So, because the rules for Twin Snakes is that we still have to watch the credits, we still have to see the end game scorecard, we still have to go through it and do it, which makes sense. Metal Gear Solid 1 Very Easy PC, time stops, time is called the moment you get the code, the moment you finish the car chase. That is time, and there is no score screen to look at. So that's why we're quite within our rights to just Alt F4 the moment that scene ends, because we've done our final input. And that's that. Yay! That's why I speedrun them. My favorite series of all time as well. It's got a bit of a wait here. But as you're just joining, and for anyone else who doesn't know, I am now I say 2/3 of the way through. Let's see, the first one, we're now an hour. It's been an hour since beating MGS 1. I am doing the Shadow Moses trilogy speedrun. So I started off with Metal Gear Solid 1, PC, very easy. It took me 31 minutes and 43 seconds, as you can see. I then followed that up with Twin Snakes, very easy on the emulator, because that is the fastest version of Twin Snakes. And I'm finally going to be topping it off with Act 4 of Metal Gear Solid 4 on the PlayStation 3. This is my first ever delve into Metal Gear Solid 4 speedrunning. I have not learnt the whole of Metal Gear Solid 4. I've literally just learned Act 4. Be on the easiest difficulty as well, Liquid Easy. The multiple Metal Gears aren't split. The boards aren't split between different difficulty levels. If you do a different difficulty level, it's all on the same board, and you can just filter between them, because there's not that many runs. This run specifically, the Shadow Moses trilogy, is on the leaderboards. No one's ever done it. I'm the first, as far as I'm aware, according to speedrun.com, I'm the first person to do this speedrun. But I thought it was a good opportunity to practice Twin Snakes, mainly. I need to get some practice of Twin Snakes in, because I am going to be at Retrothon in 2.5 weeks. Not this weekend, not next weekend, the weekend after Easter. I am at Retrothon, which is online. I will be doing Unmetal, any % easy, and then following that up with Twin Snakes, very easy, all dog tags. I've got to practice all dog tags again as well. So yeah, that's going to be good. The week before that, Easter weekend, I've got my first live speedrun event. It's the first event I've ever gone to in person. It is UKSM at Insomnia 68. So I'll be at the NEC in Birmingham at Insomnia running Unmetal Easy. And as was already revealed, I will be in costume as main protagonist Jesse Fox. This is going to be cool. I have my costumes ready, by the way. I'm all sorted. I've got everything now. I don't think there's anything else I need. But obviously I'm not going to show it on. It's going to keep it as a surprise. I haven't actually tried the whole thing on yet, but I really should do. So yeah, that's Easter weekend. And then at some point, I should be on a GDQ hotfix. And I have been contacted today by one of the organisers of Indie-thon about a potential run. You cosplay too. I'm not a serious cosplayer. Whenever I go to a gaming event, I always like to try and dress up. But I'm not I'm not a proper cosplayer. I certainly don't make my own stuff very often. I made a Shaco costume once. And when I say make, like I took some bits apart and put them back together in different places. But I do like dressing up. The first ever gaming convention I went to what the hell was it called? Oh, it was in Blackpool. Oh, what the hell is it called? Game Live? Retro Game? Play Expo. I went to Play Expo in Blackpool. And I went as Travis Touchdown from No More Heroes. That was cool. Because it's just like, if I'm going to a gaming convention, don't you dress up? Isn't that what you do? So that's what I did. So I did it, and it was great. I was the only, I went with my university. I went with the university's gaming society, and I was the only person who dressed up. I was really disappointed. But it was fun. Following year, moved to Manchester. I went as a Moo from League of Legends. Following year, it was in Manchester again. I went as Shaco from League of Legends. Anyway, we are very, very close to the end of this. And then I went to Comic-Con for the first time in London a few years ago. And I didn't go in costume at all. I'd not planned anything. I wasn't planning to. I didn't go. And if you Comic-Con in London is at the I can't remember exactly where it is, but when you get off the tube, there's like a really long walkway down to get to the front of the exhibition center. That's like next to the river. Zulis, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. There's a really long like bridge and track going down. Oh, all right. Joins in, follows, immediately tells me to make sure I'm sat nicely. Thank you. They're looking after my health. It's good. Yes, this really long track down. I'm walking down it. I've got my backpack on. I'm not in costume. I just look around and I look at all the people there in costume, wearing all sorts of weird, wonderful. Even those who weren't in costume, just wearing stuff. I'm just like, I actually feel really out of place that I'm not wearing anything. So I quickly went into my bag. I had a Rammus hat, and I put my Rammus hat on. Because I was like, I feel really self-conscious that I'm not wearing anything. I probably had a t-shirt. I'd have had a t-shirt on or something. But that was about it. So after that, I was like, I'm never going to another gaming convention and not dressing up because it feels weird not to. Anyway, we are. Well, hey, bum, bum. Oh, thank you very much, dude. All right, goodbye, Mr. President. Time. We are on. Go, go, go. MGS3 and go. There we go. Metal Gear Solid 4 Act 4 for the PS3. We are on. I am Sensei. Thank you very much for the sub as well. Very, very kind of you both. All right, so we are on to game number 3. This is the first time I have ever done Metal Gear Solid 4. I've only learned Act 4. We actually start off by playing Metal Gear Solid 1 again. I have of course realized. There we go. You can hear it now. No. No, Snake, stop it. Oh no, I died. I don't know if, does that mean I have to do it again? I think I have to do it again. Damn it. That was a bit awkward because I was having to change everything over and changing the sound. Okay, one death. With one death in this run. And Snake wakes up. But just to show that I am playing Metal Gear Solid 4. Do not wish to save. And here we go with Act 4, Twin Sons. So this is the final portion of the Shadow Moses trilogy. It's just Act 4 of Metal Gear Solid 4. It's no other bits of Metal Gear Solid 4. Time for the entire run will come when I see the score screen for Act 4.
The heliport is to the west of there. Head west and find that heliport.
So we are in... This is Metal Gear Solid 4. We are in Shadow Moses. This is Shadow Moses Island. can't really tell very much at the moment because yeah, we're not actually we're not where we normally are, but you'll recognize it in a second. And there we are at the heliport.
It looks like the front hangar door is open. A little bit at least. You can get in that way if you want.
A lot of just running at first. Oh. I didn't roll quite quick enough. Don't need to worry about getting the alerts. I liked that we got to see new things. They did a little bit of a redesign and gave you some new areas. All right. I do think that even though this is only Act 4, I'm pretty sure this is going to take longer than Metal Gear Solid 1. And finally, the front door is open. So, for... Yep, got it. So for Metal Gear Solid 4, we only see a small portion of it, and there's a couple of different routes that we take to actually get through. Firstly, the front door is open. We don't have to go through the vent. You can go through the vents. The vents are still there.
But it should be enough to power the elevator. Try the elevator and see if it's working.
The vents are still there. But we can't. But you can just go through the front door. No, it's this one. It's a different elevator. I'll go.
Okay, first go down the central hallway.
Can we get fast elevators or no? I don't think so. In what I saw, you can't, but kind of, I didn't really there. I don't know why, but just out of habit, I'd been like mashing furiously elevator buttons. Not a lot happens in here. We get told to put in a security code that Otacon told us earlier, which we skipped, so I don't know what it is. But it's quicker to just skip it anyway than actually put it in.
I finished unlocking the door on the first floor. It should open now. Gecko! We've got Gecko!
Okay, we just quickly take that out. I'm pretty sure Snake runs slower with that gun equipped. Alright, let's try mashing the elevator button this time. I don't think it makes any difference. Equip this again so I can reload it. Gonna need that again in a second. I did have to do some setup for this. Like getting the correct weapons and stuff equipped. This is an unskippable cutscene. So as you can see, rather than going down into the commander's room and through the caves and stuff, we just take the actual normal route. This is the normal route that you take to get through Shadow Moses. You wouldn't go through the secret caves or anything like that. This is the way you're supposed to go. Just to confirm, I am playing on a DualShock 3. My DualShock 3 is going through my computer, and I'm using a GIMX to then control it. That's so that I can get the control scheme showing on the...
Oh man, more Gecko.
There we go. Just kill it with the M2A2. It's a freaking beastly gun. I should point out this is New Game Plus. If the addition of the M82 wasn't obvious. And now we have the wolf fight. Not Sniper Wolf, of course. This is Crying Wolf. And this is on very easy. This is a very fast fight. There's not really much point in setting up weapons and stuff beforehand because we start with the M4 custom here anyway. I want my smoke grenades. And I haven't actually got it. I need to quickly equip a weapon. Because the M4 custom overwrote it, because it's dumb. No, not that. That. There we go. A bit of an awkward menu. But I think, as I say, I think the M4 custom like overwrites it. It's a bit dumb. I didn't throw that smoke grenade quite far enough. I think I've actually messed up the whole fight now. Maybe not. No, she's gone in. Yeah, I've messed up the fight. Oh, god damn it. This... No! Damn! Oh, this fight should already be over. No, come back. No. I've got to go find her again. Where is she? There she is. Oh, she's gone back in again.
Let's check it out.
Come out. There we go. God damn it. Oh yeah, warning. There's lots of white flashes. Okay. Very rough. That should have been over so much quicker. But I keep I think I keep overthrowing the smoke grenade slightly. Unfortunately, we get the joke call here of Otacon saying it's time to change the disc. I was like, oh wait, we're on PlayStation 3. Let's break the fourth wall. Don't need to worry about this alert. So this is the other big deviation that MGS4 makes. There's an extra lift here. Rather than going down the cargo elevators, we take this elevator instead. That's why we don't have to worry about the...
Snake. I've got some...
I still need... I've got chaff grenades out. I need the syringe. And I do actually need the solar gun. I don't need that anymore. So we will swap that for the solar gun. Okay, and now I'm set up. Okay, now I'm set up. Took a while, but I'm set. B3. Come on, B4. This is a very long elevator. B4. I mean, we are going deep underground. And B5. Oh, stupid camera. Just make a shot there so that gecko looks in that direction rather than at me. Do not want to get an alert in here. Roll up some stairs. Roll up some more stairs. I'm going to throw a chaff grenade over there. So I can get through this room without being spotted. Particularly by that gecko. All good. And out the door. So that's the brand new area that they invented for this game. I'll throw a chaff grenade here because it's very important that I get through this bit without getting spotted. Now you see where we are again. You recognise this from MGS 1. Just got to make sure I do not get spotted by anything.
Rex is on the floor above you. Use the lift.
All right, pretty good. Oh, still getting used to skipping MGS 4 style. Next up is the vamp fight. Very, very fast fight. I'm not going to be using the operator. Instead, going to use the solar gun.
Take care of Rex.
Oh, wait.
Take Vamp. Kill that monster.
Where is he?
Get nailed,
Oh, he's over here. That's it.
Snake. Please.
Got him.
Yes. You did it, Snake.
And just have to wait for him to get up. CQC him and hit him with the syringe. And that's fun. This next bit is just an auto scroller. Oh, that was a bitch move.
Blow up and they take us with them. You've got to keep them back. I'm sending you data on where to be.
So this is all timed. There's nothing I can do to speed this up. The only thing I can do to slow it down is to look at the geckos when they explode. There's a little bit of lag when geckos explode. So it's really good habit to not look at the geckos when they explode. There we go. As soon as you hit with the railgun, it charges to like 3 or 4 different states. As soon as you hear that little beep beep, that means it's state 2, and that will take out a gecko in 1 hit.
Watch out.
Watch out. Just like MGS 1. Just like MGS 1. If you try and shoot Vamp and Raiden whilst they're fighting, Snake will say, "I can't do it," just like he did with Grey Fox. Because he thinks he might hit Raiden. All right, we've got some more geckos coming in, so we'll prepare.
Here they come again. Hang in there, Snake. Don't give up.
I missed. Let's wait for that. Got it.
Like that, Snake.
Oh, it's over there. I was about to say, I know there's another one, but I don't know where. Got it. Next one. Ready on the next one. So it's just an auto scroller. Not really much to do. How's Raiden and Vamp getting on? Think they're nearly done. Raiden now stabs him with a loader. Raiden should now stab him with a loader. Knives. I'll reload the railgun for what it's worth. No, Raiden. Oh yeah, there's this bit. And is there another? Sure, I just saw another gecko. Oh well. Back to shootings. Shoot that one. Look away. Oh, one's come here. I'm just gonna.
Watch out, Snake.
sit still, you bugger. Turn around so I don't see those explosions. Oh, lots of explosions. Let's just shoot these quickly. How are we doing? Looks like I'll ride it. Ryan's nearly done. Vamp asks for him to duck. Kill me. And Ryan obliges. Sorry, Alice. I just noticed you asked that. You probably asked that question ages ago. I started playing Metal Gear games. I would say about 2002. So I've probably been playing Metal Gear games for 20 years. Started with Metal Gear Solid 1. And never looked back. Only for... Well, I did look back because I went back and played Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. All right, now there's the Rex bit for easy. All we have to do is just hold up and tap X. That's it. Nothing more. Well, at some points they're gonna have to turn right. The final bit is the Rex Ray fight where this gets a bit there's a really fast method of doing it, which I have managed a couple of times, but it's a bit precise. So we'll just see how it goes. It's a bit annoying that MGS4 is the last section of this because it's probably the bit with the two really tricky sections. And Raiden jumps out. Just go back to going forwards and mashing X. And just keep on going forwards. Keep going forwards. On harder difficulties, you do actually have to stop and shoot and stuff. This will just kill you. This is really difficult on harder difficulties. I think we're nearly there. And slide to the right. Slide to the front. Crisscross. There we go. All right, final bit of the run. This is the liquid fight.
Let's finish this.
So we shoot a bunch. Start charging up the laser. Move forward just... Oh, I think I may have moved forward too far. I don't know. We'll find out in a second. We should jump back to here. And the point is that during the jump, when he lands... He should jump here.
Good job. There's not enough power left.
Okay, not...
Wait for the energy to recharge, Snake.
Hopefully if that lands, lovely. It is actually possible to beat him. It is actually possible to beat him just with the two lasers. But if you don't quite do enough, basically it's during the laser, when he lands after a jump, there's no maximum amount of damage you can take. We get to see Liquid's little run. I love that bit. And I think that's the last cutscene. Time. 1:59:47. Just managed to beat 2 hours. Brilliant. You got to remember the time that we're seeing there is the amount of time I've been playing MGS4 to get up to that point. But that's the run. That is, as far as I'm aware, there are no records of this on speedrun.com, despite it being there. As far as I'm aware, I have just completed the world's first Shadow Moses trilogy speedrun in 13 seconds short of 2 hours, which is really good. Bits that could have gone better. Metal Gear Solid 1, I should be able to do in less than 30 minutes. That took a bit longer than it should have done. I think the main culprits for that were Boba Skip. I I couldn't do the elevator reload, a couple of other bits, but overall, Metal Gear Solid 1 was pretty good. I did get the best PAL key luck. So yeah, that not being under 30 is... Oh, and I messed up Liquid a little bit at the end as well. Game swap between 1 and Twin Snakes, I needs a little bit of work. That could have been faster. Twin Snakes, a bit rusty. There's a lot that could have been better. But overall wasn't... I think I saw when it was the score screen's about 55, 56, which is about right for what I was expecting. So yeah, that was good. Game swap between Twin Snakes and this was fine. I think MGS 4, the Ray fight was really good. That was the one I was most worried about. The fight against Wolf was really bad. That fight is a lot faster. I should have done that fight so much quicker. In fact, what I'll do at the end of this is I'll actually load that fight up again and try it again and just show how it should be done. But yeah, that was a good run. That was fun. It's nice to dip my feet into MGS 4. If you've been watching the VOD of this, because this will be going up on YouTube, thanks very much for watching. It's the world record because it's the first time it's ever been done. So yeah, if you like this and you want to see more of this but live, I stream on twitch.tv/NickRPGreen every Tuesday, Thursday, and occasionally at weekends as well. So hope to see you there. Bye.